I see you as my wife. I see you with me in a 6'3", hair blowing in the breeze. It's your California dream. Yeah, tell me something I wanna believe. Tell me that you need me the way I need you on my team. If I see you in the spring, I will fall if you leave. For the Mars and APs, they are ball in HD. From the west side with love, like I'm Diamond 13. Got me in real life, gotta say it for real twice. I'm from Southern California where the weather real nice. And the honey's not nice, still in the spotlight. I ain't gonna ride, if you wanna ride, I'll show you what the west side. Show you on the west side.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance.
Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a f who my opponent is. Game and I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down as just one of the places.
Takes flight, going down. No, clear the deck. Deck cleared.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Last season, Stephen Curry set the all-time record for three-pointers made. He said, hopefully I can push it to a number that nobody else can reach. I never wanted to call myself the greatest shooter until I got that record. I'm comfortable saying that now. Kevin, he's not the only.
Yeah, pretty unanimous, David. You're right. Thank you. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The post pair for it. It's Randall and Hartenstein. Jalen Brunson out there with Reddish. And it's Barrett at the small forward. And for the Warriors, the core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
And here's Reddish. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year, he's been somebody they love having at the line.
First free throw is good. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Both free throws good from Reddish.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Curry on the wing. Brunson covering. The Knicks pull it in. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
And Reddish with the slam.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Curry finds Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson from long range drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The pass to Hartenstein. He dishes it to Barrett. Pass to Randall. Green with the block.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
And he's good on the three ball.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now, here's Barrett. 11 points for him in that last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Here's Brunson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the middle. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist by Barrett. Reddish has got 6.
Woo. Right now, they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
Thompson inside the line. And a kind roll that time off the rim as it one fall. 7 points for Klay Thompson.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Here's Brunson. And the Knicks good for 2. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Golden State's gone 2 of 3 from deep so far in this game. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Let's see some of the numbers here for Cam Reddish. The Knicks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Brunson against Curry. Randall with a screen for Reddish. Outside for Randall. And a miss there on the triple.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
The drive by Green, and Green slams it in.
And I love the physicality Draymond puts behind this drive. Get in his way at your own risk.
Passes it to Hartenstein. He kicks it to Reddish. Down low. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors.
And when Curry is shooting while in rhythm, he is lights out. Nothing you can do to stop him.
Randall a screen on Thompson. Reddish with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. 5 to shoot. Reddish with the ball. Looney on him.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Nice move. Thompson in for the it done.
Knicks trail by 4.
Kevon Looney may be a veteran player, but he continues to overachieve.
Just last year, he set a new career high for reboundings in a single game. As a player, it's your job to keep improving yourself, and Looney has never lost sight of that.
Wiggins, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Now here's Brunson, and he really played well against Denver. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Here's Thompson. The lead is 2. Bucket is good. Thompson's got 11 points.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Brunson, and again, it's New York.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Knicks trail by 4. Now, Reddish. He's got 6. Lets it go from 11, and there's another one for the Knicks.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Goes up on the block. Again, Golden State.
A welcome sign for sure. When Wiggins is connecting with the J, his offense becomes lethal.
Here's Hartenstein. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Now, here's Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Draymond Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. The drive by Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
We have seen Klay Thompson with some of the most impressive shooting performances in NBA history. His team and him both know you better feed that hot hand because he's got it going on.
Brunson, no good. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Wiggins, no good on the shot. Knicks trail by 6. Reddish with the ball. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Brunson kicks to Reddish. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Here's Wiggins. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Get loud and make some noise for your Warriors Knicks team.
some changes here for the Warriors. Wiseman's checked in for Kevon Looney. Kuminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Klay Thompson. And then for New York, Obi Toppin's checked in for Hartenstein. Quickly comes in for Reddish. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Knicks trail by 8. GA with their 4th title. The combination of Steph, Klay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And here's Rose. In the corner, Barrett with it. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, the numbers show it. R.J. Barrett much more comfortable shooting from the corner.
Here's Green. That one doesn't go. Now the Knicks take it the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
Handle with the ball. Now Green defending. Rose looking around from past the arc. It's rebounded by Poole. Warriors leading by 3. It's Curry with the drive, and he uses the glass on the lane. Curry's got 8.
From Jordan.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Handle outside. Pass to Toppin. Over Green. The Warriors pull it in. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Golden State's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Curry outside. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5. Knicks trail by 8. Outside Rose from 18 feet away. And there's Randle on the assist by Rose.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Curry on the wing. He's covered by Rose. Curry gets the bucket.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Rose against Curry. Out to Barrett. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Curry passes to Kuminga. And here's Green outside. It's rebounded by Quickly. Knicks trail by 9. Right side Rose. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
They get Stephen Curry.
And Rose always been one of the best at getting to the line. He has to avoid fouling in those situations.
And the first one drops. Well, Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, the first lottery pick teammates ever to play in the NBA Finals, RJ, in their rookie seasons.
Yeah, the Dubs' strength in numbers, it got bolstered by some of these up-and-comers. You had Jordan Poole, who was most improved candidate last year, and then eventually we'd love to see a lot from James Wiseman.
And they're brought in, these younger players, Richard, are brought in that great culture.
Oh, there is nothing like culture. We have talked about that culture can directly impact a player's trajectory for his entire career.
Let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at New York, they're sixth best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings.
Well, I think for New York, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
Rose hits them both.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there. I think it really does elevate his teammates. And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Knicks trail by 7. Barrett wide open. He fires. Misses the three.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it right out. It's okay to pass the ball.
New York shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Rule with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. And finished off by Kuminga.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And Randall has got the ball here for the Knicks. 11-point game. And Rose wide open. He shoots. Hits the three-point bomb. Rose has got 5 now.
A sound decision maker with a reliable jump shot. Rose is more than comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And that's a shot Rose must make consistently. When he's making it rain from there, this team is hard to match up. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Randall kicks to Toppin. Now Barrett. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. The Warriors making a switch here. Moody's checked in.
Moses Moody.
Knicks trail by 9. Here's Randall. He's another guy now had a stellar performance in that win against Denver. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Randall surveying the D. Barrett for three. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists tonight.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
One second left. It's not going to go for him. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Warriors lead by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors USA.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. And as a player, is that something you enjoy, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from three. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the three-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
We've got Green. Thompson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Moody. And it's Wiggins in at the power forward position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Toppin.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D shifts.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success? He says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks.
Impressive athleticism from Clay on the cut. Feels like he can score the ball whenever he wants.
Knocks it loose. Here's DiVincenzo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
Now let's step back and have a look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season. The Warriors, number 1.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
The throw dropped from DiVincenzo. Looney's checked in for Moody. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Knicks. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Knocked loose. And up the court come the Warriors on the break.
If you put your candy in front of Clay, he's going to take it. Comes up with the steal and pushes the ball.
They double him with Green. In the corner, it's Toppin. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback. I admire Thompson's toughness. Gets it from his dad and from his mom.
Yeah, his mom played volleyball in college. His dad was the first overall pick in 1978. Played in the league for 13 seasons. You know what that's called? Good genetics.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And when healthy, Clay remains a dynamic player. Lights out scorer who often defends well.
And the Warriors with some changes. Kuminga's come in for JaMychal Green, and Curry subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. He hits both from the stripe. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's quickly in the corner. Offline with his three. Warriors leading by 14. Here's Wiggins. From down in the low post. It goes. Wiggins has got 10 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Curry outside. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected. Now here's Brunson. He's got 13. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 12.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And he gets the bucket.
The mid-range. Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Now here's Brunson. He's given them a healthy dose of offense each and every night with an average of 20 points a game.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Curry's shot is good.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Knicks trail by 14. Brunson with it. The pass to Quickly. Wide open look. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Reddish has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Nailed from three-point land.
As hot as it's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Brunson scanning the floor. Out left to the wing. For the three. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 12 points again in the basket from Reddish.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's running around the perimeter ready to fire.
And here is Quickly. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Launches it. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Three-pointer. Kept alive. Looney. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 11. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
New York basketball.
Green is checked in for the Warriors.
Your Warriors. Draymond Green.
Thompson with a clean look from outside off the mark. Warriors leading by 11. Curry on the wing. Guarded by Reddish. Lets the three fly. Curry can't get it to go.
In the first quarter, he was raining down threes. That's not the case here in the second.
Pass to Hartenstein. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Thompson for three. Traps in the tray. Thompson's got 29 in the game.
And this is Thompson's shot. One of the most gifted outside shooters the NBA, the world has ever seen.
Knicks trail by 14. Quickly the pass to Brunson. Here's Hartenstein. On the wing quickly. Toppin sets a screen for Quickly. Curry with the rebound. Golden State's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. The offensive rebound. And it's Wiggins missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Hartenstein passes to Quickly. Here's Reddish. Good on the triple. 23 points in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Thompson. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Hartenstein. From deep. Connects from three-point range. Hartenstein's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for New York. Golden State's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And Thompson gets it to go.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Knicks trail by 10. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Thompson. And then for New York, Julius Randle's checked in for Hartenstein. R.J. Barrett comes in for Reddish. And it's Rose in for Quickly. Outside Rose. Here's Toppin. And the Knicks miss again.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Curry with the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter. And one of the many special things about Steph Curry is loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
Team foul.
And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise, and his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Timeout called the Warriors. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. Check out stats for Stephen Curry. Just an incredible month of basketball, averaging about 32 points a game, 6 assists and 7 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Warriors leading by 11. Here's Green. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Julius Randle picks one up.
The game of Green, it's about testing the defense, finding their weak spots.
Green. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast, great TV studio appearances as well.
Both free throws good from Green. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers, indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. And here is Curry following Julius Randle's three. Over Brunson. Curry gets gets the bucket. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Knicks trail by 9. In the corner, it's Toppin. That 3 off the mark.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Now, Poole. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And here is Curry, following the three-pointer by Derrick Rose.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Golden State. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for it. From deep three-point range. Poole, no good. Knicks trail by 9. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of the game. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Golden State, they've had a very slow start to the season so far, down in the bottom half of the conference.
And well, for the Warriors, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Yeah, I'm not sure this can be written off just as a slow start. I think this might be the team that they are.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
That free throw good from Randle.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Green. Moody comes in for Kuminga. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Stephen Curry. All free throws good from Randle. Warriors leading by 7. On the wing, Green. He's defended by Randle. Offensive rebound, DiVincenzo. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And they continue to control the glass.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the half. DiVincenzo against Brunson. No good off the back of the rim. The Warriors shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Drills it from outside. DiVincenzo's got 11 points in the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the New York Knicks. A 12-point game. Barrett for 3. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 6 assists now in the game. The 3 from Poole. And another 3 for Golden State.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 16. That bucket in no time at all. Rose has got 16.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Put it down!
Wow! Gracious way to get him.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Double team on Rose. Here's Brunson. No good on the 3.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And Brunson has it in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. Moody the pass to Poole. 4 seconds left, and he jams it with authority.
How about breaking out the statue of liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more, you're right. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Alongside Coach Thibodeau. Tibbs, some stuff to clean up. What will the points of emphasis be going into the second half?
Better defense. We keep allowing them to get second shots, defensive transition, not challenging their shots properly. So we don't play defense, we can't win.
And we'll see if your guys can stick to the script better in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, they're probably the favorites heading into this one. But there's always the possibility of an upset. They better stay sharp.
Yeah, never want to give away games you should win. That can come back and bite you right in the... Let's turn our attention to that first half, which left a big deficit on the board for the Knicks.
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Setting the floor for the Knicks. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Reddish. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Knicks trail by 18. They double him with Wiggins. Barrett with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. From deep. A shot by Reddish, no good.
They show effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
We should take this chance now to go to the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and run down the top free throw shooters. Fifth is Stephen Curry.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
The Knicks shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. It's stolen by Curry, and it's the Warriors on the break from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Barrett. Knocked away and stolen by Wiggins. A finish, and Wiggins throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Over in the corner, Reddish. And again, unable to change momentum here. Warriors leading by 23. The baseline J. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Curry brings the double. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
There it is one more time for G.S. Gregor.
Chance here to take a look at the numbers for Wiggins. He's around 18 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
We're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And Barrett gets it to go.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Golden State.
Baseline jumper. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
And stolen by Wiggins. In it goes for the end time and 10 drive.
And the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Over in the corner, Reddish. Off target with his 3.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
And it's Golden State with another.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
RJ, you played against Draymond Green. Do you agree with him when he calls himself the best defender in NBA history?
Of course not. He's not the best, but he's worked his way near the top. I'll give my guy that. And look, he's a defensive player of the year, and he has been in consideration multiple other years. It's his versatility that gives him such a boost on that other end of the floor.
Back to Brunson, a 3-ball. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Wiggins.
Oh, yes! And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Knicks have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Brunson the pass to Randall. To halt the run. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Thompson. And he gets that one to go off the front line. Thompson's got 33.
We all know Clay can hit this. His accuracy from the mid-range is a reliable option, to say the least.
Reddish finds Brunson. No good with the triple. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 20-5 run. Wiggins buries it down low. Wiggins has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
Brunson, good.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Lets it go from the wing, and it's Thompson that time on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
Just under control. That's what Klay Thompson stays. That's where his lane is, and it's easy with the pull-up.
Brunson the pass to Randall for 3. Barrett. Here's Hartenstein. They shoot again, and the layup is up and in. Hartenstein's got 9.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because you're slowly working the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
New York shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. They get the rebound. Reddish's shot is good. Reddish has got 26.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Curry, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
First personal foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. You know, Richard, it had to be extra special for Steph Curry to set the 3-point record in New York.
Yeah, doing it in the Mecca sold-out arena. The previous 2 record holders there, December 15, 2021, a great day in the career of Steph Curry, the history of the NBA.
Out to the right wing. A shot by Reddish, no good. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Green finds Thompson. From deep. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
Yo, this dude has an absolute flamethrower. He makes long shots that look like second nature.
Right side Rose. Puts up a 3. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange Nice bucket. Still, strange to go to the leaner with no one on him. That's just not an easy shot.
Poke loose. Now here's Rose. He's got 19. Pulls up. Second chance shot. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Relentless on the backboard. Randall, a fantastic rebounder, and that time it directly leads to points.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Rose against Green. Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
And he has a knack to score on the move. Wiggins stays in control even when he's at full speed.
The Knicks shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. And Reddish with the slam.
Assistant.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly it. You combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
He's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Now here's Rose. Tight defense on him. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
The high activity on defense from Curry. Excellent job poking the ball away.
The Knicks shooting 42% from the field here in the third. Here's Hartenstein.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Golden State's gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Wasted no time on that one. Curry's got 33 points.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Quickly with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Reddish dishes to Rose. Six to shoot. Pass to Hartenstein. Puts up a 3. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Hands on the trifecta.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Here's Kuminga. Randall grabs the board. And so here is New York. Over in the corner, Reddish. Randall on the follow. Randall's got 16 points.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Here's Curry with the 3. Sinks the triple.
My goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
And here is Quickly. There's Rose with the 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And when Rose gets going and gets this kind of confidence offensively, you're in trouble. He can just flat out take over again.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And New York with a change here too. Obi Toppin's checked in for Hartenstein. The Knicks shooting at 51%. Really solid. Over in the corner, Reddish fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Reddish has got 31 points.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory. And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, huh, with that emphatic slam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
And it's Quickly in the corner. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. There's the pass to Rose. The tray. And again, New York with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Warriors shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. And finished off by Wiseman.
Moves so well for a big. I love when Wiseman cuts hard and gets his head under the rim.
1:24 left in the third. Right wing, there's Rose with the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
In the corner, it's Toppin. Off target from three-point range.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Looking now at some numbers here for Randall. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And as you were saying, one of the better rebounders in the league. He just has that tireless work ethic that also motivates the rest of his teammates. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Rose. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Knicks ball.
The Knicks have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And so he hits the technical free throw. There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. Out to the wing. Toppin, no one around him. And the Knicks miss again.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
New York shooting 48% from the field as a team in this third quarter. Quickly with a wide open look. And the 3-ball is good. Quickly's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Knicks. Here's Wiseman. Again, Golden State.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Rose finds Randall. The 3. And Barrett with the basket on the assist from Randall.
3 points.
Barrett's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Warriors on top, opening up a huge gap. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Defensively, you got to do a better job. You got to shut the paint down. You got to challenge shots, and you got to finish.
You know, GA, he's always preaching constant defense, defense, defense.
And it's his area of expertise, and obviously he takes it very seriously.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Looney out there with Green. Then there's Moody. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lamb with the 3. McBride's shot is off. The Warriors shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. And Lamb slams it home.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's McBride. On the wing quickly. It's good from about 19 feet. Quickly's got 9 points now in just the second half.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
A nice shot by Moody.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Has to Grimes. There's the triple. Knocks down the 3-ball. Grimes has got 5 points now this quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Jericho Sims. First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw missing. Evan Fournier's checked in for quickly.
Kevon Looney at the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Sims. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Sims has got his first points of the night. 3-pointer. A nice shot by Moody.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Grimes. Knicks with a new 14. Mikhailuk passes to Grimes. New York moving it around. Fournier for 3. 4 on the clock. Here's McBride. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. New York's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Fournier's shot is off. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from 3-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Looney. Fournier pulls it down. The Knicks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Passes it to Sims. Fournier against DiVincenzo. Great D that time from Green.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Knicks shooting 40% in the fourth. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside Fournier. To the inside. Pass to Grimes. They get it back. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team.
present our New Balance Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Without his heroics here tonight, this could have been a second straight loss for them. But he was sensational, and instead of a losing streak, he may have them headed in the opposite direction now. Warriors on D. Sims the pass to Hartenstein. Here's McBride from beyond the arc. Hits it from three-point range. McBride's got his first 3 points of the game. Warriors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. New York shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Inside, here's Sims. And there's the pass to Hartenstein. Here's Mikhailuk. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Drives to the hoop, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
And the first one at the line is good. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Lamb. And so he makes both from the line. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. There's Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again. The Knicks have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Pass to McBride. Here's the dish to Sims. Here's Hartenstein. Passes it to Fournier. Here's Mikhailuk. Lets it go with a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Mikhailuk's got 6 here in this quarter. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And Kuminga gets it to go.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the New York Knicks.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Outside Fournier. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing three bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Breaking up against the lead, here they come, the GS Breakers.
Jalen Brunson is checked in for New York.
Breakers.
Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Knicks head athletic trainer. He's dealing with a sore ankle right now, and they're icing it down to try and keep it from swelling too much. While the season isn't very old, this is still distressing to hear, and somebody is going to have to pick up the slack while he's out. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for 2.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. New York shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. It's Fournier on the wing. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
New York shooting at 52% for the field. They're clicking. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. We're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
The Knicks making a switch here.
Julius Randle, R.J. Barrett, Derrick Rose.
On defense, the Warriors. It's tipped from deep three-point range, and it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. That one off the back iron and out.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Brunson. Sinks the three-pointer. Brunson's got 22 points.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Here's Kuminga. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots. And for the Knicks, they're shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. Now Rose. And Brunson has it in the corner. And the 3 off target. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. It's good.
Come on, Looney.
Richard, 2004 was the last time that the NBA expanded. Now, some say Seattle and maybe Las Vegas could, before long, have teams of their own. What do you think?
Oh, please give me Seattle back. Please give me Vegas back. Do you know what I would give to have those two cities back in our league and to have to travel to them? Look, but you must have deep pockets. Let's be honest with yourself. The franchises now are selling for over $3 billion. You got to think that the expansion fee will at least be that much per team.
Randall kicks to Brunson. DiVincenzo with it. Brunson picks him up. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Knicks ball.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors.
For your Warriors, Klay Thompson.
And so here is New York. Brunson kicks to Rose. Back to Brunson. Shoots the three. The shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's DiVincenzo. Out to Thompson. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by New York. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Warriors shooting about 45% from the floor in the 4th. For 3. The shot by Looney, no good.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
It's Barrett on the wing. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. The Warriors shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Here's Green. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. Is always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's covered by Rose.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Looney. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. Second.
And that one falls for Looney.
At the line for the Warriors, come on, Looney.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Knicks shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Rose, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Moody. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And Randall has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. There's 1:34 left in the 4th quarter. Hartenstein. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Isaiah Hartenstein taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
No coverage that time.
Brunson, 3 ball.
Brunson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Klay Thompson.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Randall kicks to Brunson. In the corner, Barrett with it. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson against DiVincenzo. Rebound by Rose.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and, you know, then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.